Hey folks, it's so good to see you again. We have a beautiful day here in North Texas. I have a DIY for you today. We're going to improve the security of our fifth wheel.
Hi, and we're the Redhead and the Preacher. I'm Linda, and this is Bruce. We're full-time RV'ers from Dallas, Texas, and we would sure appreciate if y'all just hit that little subscribe button up there and then hit the bell, and then every time we do a new video, then you're going to be notified and you won't miss anything, and you can come along with us. But Bruce has got something really good today, so I'm anxious to see what he's going to be doing. So
let's get going.
Let's get started.
Okay. So today, many RVers are concerned about security to their trailers. And so I'm going to show you how to improve that today. And I'm standing in front of the entryway, of which we only have one to our trailer. And I'm going to show you how to change this lock today. Now maybe that doesn't strike you as too important, but there's something here I want to show you very close. If you can see this M printed right here next to the key lock, this M designates a code for RV manufacturers, RV transporters, and also RV service people. They don't want to have a separate key for every RV trailer there is, fifth wheel trailer or camper. So they print all the M's alike, all the A, B, C, D's, and you get it. Everybody with an M can get in this. This is supposed to be a deadbolt. But a person in our camp right now just told me 10 minutes ago that he has a 2018 Grand Design, his friend has a 2020 Grand Design, and their keys are interchangeable. So, with not much trouble and not a real big expense, I'm going to change the lock on here. Let you see how easy it's going to be. Well, at least they say it's going to be easy. We'll find out if it is or not. So, we have purchased a new lock for our front door. It's from RV Lock. That's the manufacturer. It's a 4.0. It's a keyless entry door handle. I'm going to open it up now and show you what's in here, and I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it and where I got it. It comes with one key fob, and it comes with two keys. Now, these keys are numbered. They do have numbers on them, serial numbers, and I'll tell you more about that in just a moment. The key fob is one of the things we wanted. We wanted ease of entry and ease of exit, and so the key fob for us is key. And then here's the actual lock itself. It comes in two pieces, like this. There's the outside, and there's the inside, and you can see the inside looks very much like what you have right now. So I paid $198 for this, and I got it at Amazon. The manufacturer and other sites also sell this, but in most of the places it was listed for $239. So I think if you look around, you can probably buy it for $198, and who knows, on the right day, you might even buy it cheaper than that. There are less expensive ones. They're called compact, and they don't have quite all the gadgets this one does, but we decided on this one. We decided that $198 was not too much to spend. So I look at the instructions, and the instructions tell me all I have to do is undo 6 screws on that door and take off what's on there now, and install with 6 screws that they've given me right here, and it's done. Now, we'll see about that. They're even as bold enough to say it'll take 10 minutes. Yeah, right. Okay, so let me get the old one off. There's 6 screws, and you don't need to watch me do 6 screws. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so the handle is pretty easy to take off. You can see right here there's only 2 screws that hold on the striker plate, and I have those off, and I can go ahead and pull this off now. Plus, if you'll notice back here, there were 4 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm about ready to take that 4th one out, so I'll do that, and we should be ready to take this old door handle off. Okay, we've got the last screw coming out. There we are. There's the back side of the handle, not a big deal. Let me move around front and see if the front part comes out as easy. Okay, after removing 2 screws on the striker plate, 4 screws on the back of the handle here, I'm going to wiggle this a little bit, and I think it's going to come out, and it did. And there's the hole. Now hopefully our new door handle is going to fit right in this already carved out hole. We'll see about that. I need to go get the new one right now. So this is the way the lock's going to look from the outside. Much sturdier and much heavier than the handle I took off. This will provide better security. So they tell me all I have to do is make sure these wires go through the hole, and this should fit the hole that I have. Well, let me see what I can find out. The wires through, that like that, and it should fit. It's supposed to. Okay. Well, it looks like I might be lacking a little bit of room back here at the back. Let me check this out and get back to you in just a moment.
Hi, this is our new friends that watch the Redhead and the Preacher on YouTube. Right, guys?
Okay, so what I've done is got my file out of my toolkit, and I've just tried to relax this 90-degree angle here and make it more like a 45-degree angle. Took me about a minute with this. That's all it has taken. And I have a feeling it'll go in now. You know, it may have gone in before if I'd have forced it, but I just prefer not to work that way, so I made the hole a little bigger. And there we are. Okay. Now, when it's screwed down from the other side, that's the way it's going to look. I think I'll just go ahead and take this outside paper off. Okay, I'll get to the back side and be back to you in just a moment. Okay, before the back door plate goes on, the obvious thing here is we need to plug the power into it. And that's a simple maneuver like that. And it's plugged in. I'll show you the screws in just a moment. Okay, so here we are. I'm smiling ear to ear because the lock is finally installed.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, we would say that because you see, it's been 5 days since we started this video. It turns out that the lock that was originally supplied to us by the manufacturer was defective. Linda and I spent 2 hours trying to align it correctly, thinking the error was ours, only to find out the lock was defective. So we returned it to the manufacturer. They were very good about giving us a new one, swapping out the old for the new. And now we've reinstalled the new one. I say reinstalled. We've installed the new one, and we're finally ready to demonstrate just how good this lock really is. I've got my key fob in my hand right here, you see, and it's unlocked. You can see that, and with a simple press of my key fob now, it locks. Isn't that great? That's what we were going for. And I can unlock it right there, just like that. So it works, and I'll also show you how the code works. I can lock it using the code pad right here, and I'm going to do it. You move the camera away just for a minute while we put in our personal code. Okay. And it locked using our code. I'm sorry that I didn't want all of you to know my personal code. Well, nonetheless, it's in, and we did it, and it was an exasperating job a little bit because it is longer than I think most everybody said. Our initial installation time, I would say, was at least 1 hour. It's only 6 screws, but there's a lot to align and get in there correctly. So, but we finally did that. And then putting in the security code for this was a mess. It took us 10 times through the instructions to get it to take our security code. So just a little frustration there, but nonetheless, it's installed. It's 10 times better than what we had on there, and we're glad it's there finally, and we've got that added security to our fifth wheel and our travels.
Bruce, do you want to tell them also about using the old lock?
Oh, thanks for reminding me about that, Linda. I took the old lock off, put it in a bag, and put it up. If we would ever change trailers for some reason, I'll take the new one off, put the old one back on, and take the new lock with me. Good thought, Linda.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little DIY on door locks.
Little?
It wasn't. It was like a nightmare for me. I thought, is this ever going to be over with? But it
hey,
is. It is.
That makes life interesting.
And it is over with, and we feel better that we do have this more secure lock for us.
Sure, absolutely. Hey, thanks for listening and thanks for coming along, and I hope we gave you an idea. And if you've got any thoughts about that, write Linda and she'll talk to you about it, tell you any information we might have that you don't have. Thank you so much for listening. God bless each and every one of you, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that button and you'll be notified of each one of our videos. And remember, may God bless America.